Sure thing, Julian. I will get right on that. Welcome, everybody, to the Pichonnière Valley. I have been employed again. I was previously employed on a small operation, but I was since fired for unknown reasons I won't name. But somehow managed to get another job, and I'm stuck. Somehow I managed to get another job. Someone wanted to give me a second chance. And I'm checking out this community by helping around, helping some of the other farmers, just seeing where I can help out, seeing what kind of things go on out here. Maybe if I'm given my best shot and I show I've turned around and turned a new foot and am willing to be honest this time, I will maybe get a second chance at this whole career. But I have been moved out of the United States and into here in France, I believe I'm in right now. It's a little bit of a farm. Pretty nice farm. It's a very big change up from the US, as I'm used to big US John Deere tractors, and here we got little smaller tractors that I don't really know how to pronounce some of the names of. A really nice farm here, though. I was helping for a little bit before I got this camera, and I decided that I want to try to... I still have access to my YouTube channel, and I thought I'd give it a little try. Pardon my French accent. It's as I just came from America, I don't have the best French accent, so I'm happy that there are a few people I work with around this farm that can interpret to Julian. So I was asked to do a few tasks here today, tasks, I mean. I helped Julian, well, he had me and another guy finish harvesting off that field. As I haven't really run a lot of equipment here and I don't know the layout, I was informed how to drive that Kloss tractor back there. And he had me work on helping combining. So I mostly sat along the field and waited for the driver of the combine to fill up. And then I took it back to the farm where I actually was unloading and now have to go bring back another load or pick up another load, small partial load. The driver had to take off, so he kind of gave me the rundown on how to drive the combine, and I am supposed to bring it back to the barn. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, this is all. This is a very nice model, but it kind of seems to struggle a bit as it isn't the great... Oh, Julian wouldn't be happy. If he was watching, he wouldn't be too happy about that. Let's see if I can sneak... Okay, get off of there. I'm a bit of a rookie here. In America, we would have... Uh-oh, Julian's watching me. Oh, man. Sorry, Julian. Oh, better get back on the... Better show him I'm useful. Okay. I'm still working on the audio, so if this is a little bit too loud, I will probably tone it down in the next one. Or I will tone it down if this is too loud. I'm just going to go ahead and shut that off, and I will unload what's in the combine, and I'll figure out the controls. I think I remember how to drive it back. So this is our Massey Ferguson combine, 8570. I'm gonna do that now because I feel like it's a little loud. It's not, no, not, oh, it is here. Well, vehicle, let's change that down, back. Okay, that's a little better. So, let's see, how do you put the pipe in? Is it, okay, which one is it? Okay. Okay, I see the lever right down there. It looks like you push that in, let's see. Holding that down. Is anything happening? Ah, yeah, you can see that pipe going back. Yeah, that's good. That's working. Now I'm in reverse, so we should just be able to back right up, and yeah, it's working. Put it in drive. I'm gonna go a little bit slow on this one, as you know, this area, I've come here before because my brother is from this area, from Germany, and these roads are tight, but I've never really driven equipment down, and I don't really want Julian mad at me, as this is what he's got to harvest with. So narrow roads down here, but they kind of feel more, it just feels a little bit more homey. I will bring this up there, and then I have to go unload that tractor, and then Julian wants me to go get a baler. Something, he said, just lease something. This is his money. This isn't my money up there. So I think I will actually just leave this here. The guy I was working with had a appointment down in town about leasing another piece of land for Julian, as Julian is getting up there in age and can't really do this anymore. So he was sent down to represent Julian to take out a loan from the bank to purchase another piece of land. So he'll be back later. I'll leave the combine for him to put away. I will cover this task of baling up this field. I plan to go to Julian mostly for what he wants done, whatever that might be. Like, oh, I need you. Julian maybe says that he needs me to bale or plow or something. Let's see if we put that. No, this one right here. Okay. Trying to see what might happen if we went down slightly. Oh. Okay. Seems like this isn't really the best tractor for this, even with a small partial bit of a load. But this is what I was given, entrusted to drive, so happy to not have to wheelbarrow it up to the silo. So that's nice. I heard that Julian has some animals, a few that he'd like to get more into the business now, having employees come in, and he wants to see how much I can help. If I'm a good help to the operation, he'll keep me around, and he'll want me to someday be an animal manager, or manage the. Yeah, let's go ahead and shut that off. Okay, we'll just let that unload. Julian kind of gave me a look at what he wanted, so we will go ahead, or an idea of what he might want. So I will, looks like that unloaded. Since I probably won't be taking this one down, we'll just go, I should probably let that down. Don't want to leave that on the, there, that'll be good. Okay. Julian kind of gave me an idea of what he wanted for a baler, so I will, I'll just pull out my phone right here. He told me he likes square bales better, because his barn fits them better and they're just more organized. But he did say, go with whatever I can find, so that's like, affordable, and I did find these ones. However, we can't quite buy one. We could rent one though. But He did say that he only has these tractors, nothing more. There's the one I was driving there, and then he has this class 1, which only has 90 horsepower, and the Puma, which only has 224. So we'd have to make sure, pull out the iPad again. This would work. One of these would work. Not this one, but one of these ones. I think we're going to go ahead and lease they're all the same, so probably just this one right here. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it does come to 105 if I want to rent that. However, I think it's worth it because then that's less time I have. But then again, it's such a small field that maybe I should just do standard and save the money. I think I'll just do pro baler. Then possibly we could help Julian out by keeping this around, leasing this around for a while. When it comes to, so I'll go ahead and work on this and then tell the store that of what we want. I think that'll work. Let's go ahead and lease that. Okay. So we will go ahead and walk on down to our case tractor. We'll run down to the store for that, and we will pick that up. Now, we will need a mode to transport the bales, but if we look in here, transport, we do have one of these things. But that would, however, be more expensive. Another idea is this, if we don't really want to get a whole trailer meant for, could go more something like this, or if we go front loaders, we could manage to make it worth taking down our front loader tools, take down our, maybe something like this. Put this on the cloths. I don't know what that is exactly made for, whether square or round. We'll figure something out. In the meantime, we will grab this right here. We'll probably want the weight on there. Oh, I'm a little stuck. Okay. So, let's head on down to the store. This is the map I'm playing on, if anyone is wondering. Sorry, really loud. If anyone is wondering, the map I'm playing on is Pichonnière Valley by Black Sheep Modding. It just came out on the Mod Hub, and this is a good map is such an understatement. It is detailed to the max. Okay, let me close that. It is detailed to the max, and it's like, I'm typically not a European maps player. Typically I'll do a lot of, I tend to play a lot more of the US maps, and there are two maps I was really excited for that I heard were coming to this game, and this was one of them, because I was like, wait, we've gotten some good maps before. Like, okay, they've been cool, but like this one was like, okay, wait a minute, there's something so amazing about this. It's so like, it really makes you want to keep playing on it every day. And I'm just gonna change, not the character, this one. See if we can, like, okay. But yeah, so this was one of them, the Pichonnière Valley, and then the other one is called is not released yet, but it's coming soon. It's called Whitcomb Park Farm by Oxygen David, and I'm ready for that one whenever it releases. Probably not this week, though, as at the time of recording, it is Sunday, and Giants goes on break on Wednesday, and Oxy has said it's not even submitted yet. So, but I will have fun on this one for a while. So, getting to the store here. The whole deal, the whole layout of this thing is just amazing. Like, it's really captivating. It's like, wow, wait a minute, this is the store? It just seems like, how can this be made into one map? It's so detailed. There's so many creative details, like buildings. Not everything is interactable, but the stuff that is just makes you want to keep playing it. So this is going to look kind of silly. Really silly, actually, because it's going to look really small for it. But it's rated to be able to... Oh, I forgot I have to buy square bale twine. Oh. Right here. Square bale net twine. Let's go and just buy one. I don't really have a way to transport that home, so we will just go ahead and fill this up. We'll have to come back later with the truck and bring that home. Or we could honestly just leave that here for the next time that we rent a baler, and then we can just put that in there every time we rent a square baler. Let me get out and show you. Oh, I don't want to shut that off. Let me get out and show you the store really quick. So there are a lot of creators that did playthroughs on this map itself, have started them or have done a map tour, but so this is just amazing. It's like I said, I don't really typically play. Yes, you got all this New Holland. You got New Holland there. I don't typically play this style of map, but it's just like when I'm like, man, I had to play this one. It's just so fun. This is creative, all the stuff they have to fix that. But the thing I really liked that caught my attention in this map was this. When you walk in here, you got this guy here that's like, it's just not even an NPC. It's just a character in the game that looks like he's actually talking behind the counter. It looks like he's ordering something. You got all these people moving around that I don't think you can interact with them, but they're just like, man, this place is so detailed. Can you go through this door? Okay, you can't. But yeah, we best get going. We need to get back to the farm and at least start baling, as I'd like to get that done. And then after that, I will probably need to get something to pick up these bales. And also, I need to look into what I could possibly do for... Because Julian told me that at some point he wants his meadow mode. Because he wants to, I guess apparently he wants to start getting some cattle soon. And if he can get that before winter... If he can get that, he has 2 little fields in front of the house, and in front of the farm. He wants one mowed and baled and wrapped, and he wants the other mowed and tedded and then baled and thrown in as hay into the... Oh, no, Julian's not going to be happy. Okay, you didn't see anything. No one saw nothing. He wants the other field turned into I think, no, it's not that turn off. He wants the other one turned into a, whatchamacallit, gosh, I'm forgetting the name now. once the other one turned into a hayfield, so we can start the production going up. So as far as my understanding goes, Julian told me he doesn't plan to do a lot with the side of animals this year. He wants to start, so he wants to have a few, enough where he can make a little bit of money. It's not like too demanding. He can make some money with the selling the milk in the winter to the farmers that need it, but it doesn't, or like the dairy industry and stuff. He can make some money, but it's not as demanding where he has to get up at early hours in the morning and has to like have all this big equipment to make it by. He also said with the economy here in France, I guess it's a little bit different in the US. Since I left, it seemed fine, but I mean it's always been fine there. Here in France, so he was informing me that fertilizer is really outrageous, which it is. Like the price it is in the US, it's like, okay, it's not super cheap, but it's like, okay, kind of. It's, some people tell you it's not affordable. If you're like just starting out, yeah, it's probably not affordable for you. But here in France, I guess it's completely outrageous, and it's like, okay, you're kind of like, if I have to pay for fertilizer, I might as well not farm next year because it's just so outrageously expensive. So according to him, he wants me to help him with cattle this year because he'd really like to get the slurry and the manure going, because that is like going to be a game changer for him in this industry, as it provides a lot of less needing to get slurry. You can use the slurry and manure as fertilizer, and then you don't have to buy extra that. Okay, I cannot physically pretend in this game to ignore this. I have no idea why. This is even hard to play, but I have right now I'm getting 40 frames right now. 40, 45, 50 frames right now. Every time I do something that involves, it might be a mod conflict, I haven't yet checked, but I plan to, and hopefully we'll get that out. It just takes a long time, as I have 400 mods, and I don't really like going through to find things, but I don't know, it's just really hard. So I kind of sometimes ignore it, but it's sometimes also really hard to ignore because I really want to find it and see if I can get it out. But I have this problem every time that whenever I bale, I mow, I rake, I do anything, I always drop by 15 frames. It's just ridiculous. It almost makes me never want to bale, because it's just okay, or no, do any of that stuff, because it's just unbearably okay, this is actually kind of rough. So that's why I'll just manage to do it for this one. I want to get before the next episode, I want to get that ironed out, so I don't have that kind of stuff, because my settings are set low. It's not like I'm running ultra graphics. I'm set really low. So I'll do this baling and then keep the baler around, and then hopefully by the next episode I will have this all ironed out, so I can mow and ted, wrap, and bale, and I don't have those problems. So, but as long as I keep the camera stood still, it's pretty okay. I just need to get done with this field, and then I will be done with this job. Anyone playing on the map right now, please, if you're watching this and you've played on this map and given a try out, please let me know what you think of the map. What do you think? What's your thoughts on it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Do you think that it's the best? Do you think that it's the worst? I don't know. There's a lot that I always, I always thought, you'll never get me to play a European map. I always will play the big US maps, and there's kind of something that's unique about the European maps, is they just feel more even though I'm not from Europe, I'm from the US, it's just something about how... Okay, so you see we're getting... I want to show you guys something. So we're getting like 50 frames per second, 55. It's crazy. It's like normally I get 60, and normally I get 60. I have my frame rate limit set to 60, so normally I'll get that, and it's like, okay, manageable. But when, for some reason, even though I go down 10, it's like, it feels like I cannot play this. So I have to find that mod. It's ridiculous. So I'm at 60 right now, and as soon as I start doing this, I drop like, it doesn't look like that much, but it's so, I don't know, maybe on video it doesn't pick it up as much, but it's so hard to see. So I'm going to, so like I'll be going like this. Okay, for example, I'll be going like that, and then where's this, turn off Baylor, it immediately goes back to 60, right around there. I mean, sometimes I've had to get out and reset it because it's like, okay, you were just bailing. But yeah, it's pretty smooth again after that. So I'm going to go ahead and unload those, and we'll unload the next one. Okay, and we are going to old Baylor. Drop that. Okay, let's put that up. So, you can shut that off. Okay, so we only made 3 bales off of that. These are the 240s, so they're not like the little tiny ones. And each bale has 9,000 liters, so we made 18, oh, I don't know the math, I'm bad at that, whatever liters that is. Okay, so that's done for now. We will eventually come back and bring that back to the farm. I'll go talk to Julian and see if he just wants me to leave it there, since I guess he has plans to do some mowing before September, honestly. Let's run up there. I've been training for this type of the country, as I know it's really hilly, and it's just, you need a workout because some of these big hills, so I can run up them. So I'm going to have a private conversation with Julian here, and I'll let you guys know next time I pick up the camera if what he wants me to do, which will hopefully involve mowing. I think the interpreter is inside the house, so I'll call him, and Julian doesn't understand what I'm saying, so he might think it's a little awkward that I'm just talking to my cell phone or my camera. But yeah, so hope you guys liked this video, and if you want to see more, if you like this series and we're like, wow, this is really fun, it feels like employment series. If you like this, let me know by hitting like, hitting the subscribe, so you get notified when I make another one. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, everyone.